Hi guys, today I want to talk about disappointment. Are you getting disappointed when women reject you, when they say no to a date with you, when they won't dance with you, when they don't respond to your texts? Or worse, are you getting upset? Are you getting angry? Are you getting angry when a woman doesn't respond to your text? So if that's happening, it means that you're probably not having a lot of success with dating in general because you're approaching it from a way that's probably not going to work very well for you. Because it means you're approaching it from a place of having expectations, of being attached to outcome, and from a place of being closed off and possibly incongruent and creepy. It's totally possible. And you're approaching it from a place of taking, not giving. So these things all go together. When you're open and authentic, when you're confident, when you believe in yourself, then you approach people from a stance of giving, of invitation, because you don't need anything from them. And being needy is just what it says. If you need something, if you want to take from them, then they can feel that, and it doesn't feel good to have someone wanting to take from you. And guys are often like this. And I know a lot of you guys are, I want to get a number, I want to get a date, I want to get laid, whatever it is. That means you're being needy. It means you want something, you need something from the woman. And then you're going to get disappointed. So you want to be able to approach women and interact with women from a stance of giving, a stance of abundance, so that you're happy and confident and you have a good life and you want to share that with them. And then you can give to them, you can give them your time instead of wanting to take their time away. That way they're getting something, and it feels very positive instead of negative and taking away. And part and parcel of that is not being attached to outcome, not being attached to having expectations around what's going to happen. So if you're thinking about, oh yeah, I'm going to get this many numbers, I'm going to get a date with that hot girl, oh, I'm going to get laid this many times or tonight or next week, or whatever it is, that's attachment, that's expectation. You want to walk into every situation, metaphorically and literally, not really being attached to what happens. So being okay with whatever happens, walking in and going, she'll either give me your number or she won't. And either way, I'm fine. That's really important. Because then you're fine. Because if you're not fine either way, you weren't fine to begin with. If you're getting upset or angry after the fact when a woman rejects you, it means you had that boiling underneath. You were already upset and angry. That's just showing you who you are. So, and then if you blame the woman and get angry at her as if she's done something wrong, all she's done is show you who you really are, that you didn't really notice. So look into yourself and you can start to adjust these things. You can start to come from a giving stance, and you can come from a giving stance when you're not attached to outcome, and you'll be out of, that will help shift you out of a scarcity mentality into an abundance mentality, which will also shift you into being more confident. Because you'll be more confident when you're happy. You'll be more confident when you have what you want. And that will happen when you don't expect things to go the way you want them to all the time. Because they won't. You need to be okay no matter what happens. And that's really true with everything. No matter what happens, just be okay with it. I know it can be very difficult and challenging sometimes, but the better you are at that, then the more confident you can be. So when you interact with women, you want to issue invitations. Like you're this powerful, rich place full of abundance, and you issue invitations to people to share your wealth of joy and energy with them, whatever it is, whatever you have to offer. So then people feel like, wow, they're privileged to be able to show up for you, and then women will want to go out with you. But if you come from a place of poverty, of I don't have anything, I never, go out with women, it's never enough, and I need to go out with you, then that's probably not going to work for you, and then you're going to get angry about it. But the issue is not the woman at all. So one thing to realize is that it has nothing to do whatsoever with her. It has to do with your expectations and the place you're coming from. And if you can come from a place of giving and a confident place, that's also a place of honesty and authenticity. So when you can be authentic, when you can be who you really are, then people are going to react very positively to that. And they're not going to find you weird or creepy. Because there's an incongruency when you feel one thing and behave in another way. So if you're feeling a little scared and behaving as if you're confident, then it's off and people will notice that. So that's the thing where you can just call it out. Just be honest and say, I'm a little nervous right now. And then it becomes congruent. And then she will think you're really attractive because you were courageous enough to talk to her even when you were feeling nervous. So it's definitely a better way to go about it. So the thing is to come from a place of strength and confidence. And you can also help build your confidence by doing grounding exercises, by learning to get in touch with your emotions, by feeling your emotions, by doing emotional release. You can find other videos on my channel about that. I highly recommend doing grounding and release because they can help you become more confident and help you be more successful in dating in all your relationships in your entire life. So you can go ahead and like and comment below, and remember to subscribe.